Residential Report Writing and Case Studies. Chapter 8, Disclosure of Scope of Work and Assignment Conditions. Page 13. Example, Disclosure of Interior Inspection. Even if the appraiser makes a complete interior and exterior inspection of the subject property, the appraiser may want to clarify the extent of the inspection. This clarification serves to provide additional information to intended users and also to limit the appraiser's liability. This could be considered a disclosure and a disclaimer wrapped in one. For example, the appraiser made an interior and exterior inspection of all readily accessible areas of the subject property improvements. Appraiser did not make entry into attic, scuttle, or crawl space and did not move any personal property or furniture. Appraiser has noted all readily observable conditions of the subject property, that is, conditions that are immediately noticeable and discernible during a typical site visit. Appraiser is not responsible for determining the functionality of appliances or mechanical systems. On an FHA appraisal assignment, the inspection disclosure may be slightly different. For example, the appraiser made an interior and exterior inspection of all readily accessible areas of the subject property improvements. Appraiser made head and shoulders entry into the attic and crawl space. However, he did not move any personal property or furniture. Appraiser has noted all readily observable conditions of the subject property, that is, conditions that are immediately noticeable and discernible during a typical site visit. Appraiser operated the plumbing, heating, and electrical systems to determine if they are operational. However, appraiser is not responsible for testing the functionality or capacity of these systems. Liability Insurance Administrators, www.liability.com, suggest that appraisers add an additional disclaimer to distinguish them from home inspectors. The appraiser is not a home inspector, and this appraisal report is not a home inspection. The appraiser only performed a visual observation of accessible areas, and the appraisal report cannot be relied upon to disclose conditions and/or defects in the property. Again, this clarification helps the appraiser clarify the scope of work so that the client understands the extent of the scope of work and is not misled. This type of detailed disclosure and disclaimer may also serve to limit the appraiser's liability. End of page.